Arsenal, injuries, suspensions now. Kiwior didn't look great when you come in for Saliba. Liverpool next week. You lose this, you could be 7 points behind Liverpool. You're worrying about Man City, but you need to have your eyes on Liverpool, Arsenal. Tough time. Outstanding weekend of football. Great result for Aston Villa, Manchester City. Great result for Liverpool as well. But Arsenal do what Arsenal do. They crumble, and I don't think it's going to be their season again. All that said, but here is my team of the week. So our goalkeeper is the best goalkeeper in the world, best goalkeeper that we've seen in the Premier League for a long time, and that is Emi Martinez. He was outstanding all game, and there's one keeper in the Premier League that you know is going to save a penalty, and that's Emi Martinez. Outstanding save, and I thought he was outstanding all game. So my first defender is Ashley Young. I mean, to be playing in the Premier League the way he is at his age just shows what a professional he is. But he looks like a 25-year-old. You know, he's running up and down that right-hand side, left-hand side if needed. And I thought he was very good against Ipswich. Got a clean sheet as well. Another great performance for his club. Next defender is Michael Keane. Since he's joined Everton, he's had a lot of negativity. Some of his performances haven't been great, but lately he's stood up and he's been very good. Especially with Branthwaite being out, him and Tarkowski have had some decent games recently and got a great clean sheet. He kept out most of the attacks from Ipswich, and the way he took his goal, I mean, that is not our defender's goal. Do you know how hard that is? Weaker foot into the roof of the net. Great finish by Michael Keane, and he deserves to be in the team of the week. My next defender is Gvardiol. He, for me, is an outstanding defender. Come to Manchester City, probably wanted to play centre-half. He's played left-back, but defensively, he's very good. But going forward, when Man City were finding it very hard to break walls down and create any clear-cut chances, to take it on your right foot there and bend it in the top corner, weaker foot, is something that not many players, never mind defenders, can do. So outstanding from Gvardiol, and he deserves to be in the team of the week. So my first midfielder is Kulusevski. I thought he was outstanding. He has been in recent weeks. He's been that player that's enjoyed not playing off the wing, being able to drift into the wing, playing in that number 10 position. And the way he took his goal when Spurs needed him because they were a goal down, he cuts in and smashes one in off the post, and both posts, in fact. And just his all game, to be honest, he was making things happen, he was driving forward, and I really think he's been at his best this season. So Kulusevski, who I did criticise last season, has started this season in fine form. Next midfielder is Tielemans. For me, he's been Aston Villa's player of the season. Champions League, Premier League, he turns up. He's consistent. He's an 8 out of 10 every game. On the weekend against Fulham, got another assist off a corner for Watkins' goal. But his all-round game for me, he gets on the ball. He's composed. He passes forward. He can always do them hard yards running back as well. He knows he's got a defensive responsibility. He's been in sublime form and 100% deserves to be in his team of the week. Next midfielder is Curtis Jones. For me, I've been critical of Curtis Jones in his Liverpool career, but this season, don't know why, under Arne Slot, he's turned up. You know, he's doing what he should be doing. He's making runs into the box. He's getting on the ball. He's driving. He's making some nice touches. And against Chelsea, maybe should have got 2 penalties, won the penalty for Salah, and he took his goal well. You know, that's what you want to see from midfielders. Not always defeat. Make that third man run, and that's what he does for his goal. Great finish. And I think Curtis Jones was the man of the match for the game against Chelsea. So my next midfielder is Garnacho. It's quite hard to put Manchester United players in this season, but this game, he deserved it. A great ball from Rashford for the first goal, but everyone can look at Garnacho's goal and think, oh, it's easy. It's not easy. That is a tough finish, let me tell you. I've scored a similar goal to that. You have to keep your eye on the ball. You have to side foot it, because if you're trying to hit it with your instep, you could miss the ball. Great finish. And even after that, he was driving. He was getting the ball. He was running at defenders. That's what Manchester United want to see week in, week out from Garnacho. And I thought he was fantastic. And he was the reason why Manchester United won the game. My first attacker is Ollie Watkins. He's been outstanding all season. You know, Duran has took maybe a lot of the headlines, but Watkins, the runs he makes, even his goal, that's a great run into the near post, flicks it in. But the runs he makes, the run that he made to get Anderson sent off, that's what he does. Always clever runs in behind. And I think Watkins was fantastic again on the weekend and deserves to be in the team of the week. Mo Salah, where do you start? The way he was bullying the Chelsea defence, I want to know what Mo Salah eats. I want to know what his workouts are, because he's so strong. Took his penalty very well. No nonsense, no casual run up to it and put your foot through it. Goal. Also, his ball for Curtis Jones' goal was outstanding. Not many players see that. And he was making them sort of balls and passes all game. His vision is out of this world. Mo Salah, for me, after Curtis Jones, was outstanding in the game. And Liverpool need to get him signed up. If it's £450,000 a week, if it's 500, I don't care what it is. They can't afford to lose Mo Salah on a free transfer. Outstanding talent and still playing at a high level. Next player is Son, my final attacker. I thought sometimes you look at games and you need a player to stand up, and he's captain, you know, and he played like a captain. He was everywhere. He was running with the ball. He was making such clever passes. If you look at the Basuma goal, Son makes that clever outside of the foot pass into Udogu, who cuts it back for Basuma. And then the way he took his goal, you know, Son, we've known Son in the Premier League for years. And when he's 1v1 in that position, all the best, cutting in off that left-hand side, step overs, can shoot either foot. You can't stop that. And I thought he was at his best once again. And right decision to bring him off, give him a bit of a rest. Son, for me, was fantastic. And there's a reason why Spurs have never, ever thought of selling him, because he turns up week in, week out. So my manager of the week was Ange Postecoglou. I criticised him for not making changes when you conceded a goal to make it 2-1 against Brighton and you end up losing the game. What he did this week, even at 1-1, he says, nope, half-time, Maddison, you're off, it's not working, we're too open in the midfield, not enough players can get to the ball. Brings on Sarr, makes a big difference. Sarr was winning back the ball, he was pressing better, and they went and scored 3 goals in the early part of the second half. So I like that Ange maybe played Maddison at the start, attacking, and he thought, you know what? To score goals, sometimes you have to go a little bit more defensive in the middle, and he made that change, which is what he's got to do if he wants to go further in this job. So this is my team of the week. I know some people will complain, 3 Aston Villa players, but we beat Fulham 3-1 away from home. But really happy with my team. Let me know in the comments what you think. Also, may I add, Arsenal, injuries, suspensions now. Kiwior didn't look great when you come in for Saliba. Liverpool next week. You lose this, you could be 7 points behind Liverpool. You're worrying about Man City, but you need to have your eyes on Liverpool, Arsenal. Tough time.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.